Hello everyone, welcome back to another GeoGuessr tips and tricks video. This time over Kazakhstan, because it's easier to do and learn. So let's just get into it. So with Kazakhstan, the main things you want to know is the Google car, because this is one of the countries where you have this white pickup truck in all of the coverage, and this Google car really distinguishes it from Russia, which if otherwise would be a bit difficult to differentiate. So if you have this Google car, Kazakhstan should be one of your first thoughts, because it's very easy to deduce that it's not or that it is Kazakhstan. Because also you have the Russian bollards and a lot of Russian things. The other thing with Kazakhstan is, for reaching guessing, you want to go based off of the landscape pretty much. Like this one, it's pretty shrubby and pretty dry. Dry and shrubby, slightly hilly. You'll see that near down here, near kind of the Uzbek and Kyrgyzstan area. Not quite in the mountains, although you probably can't see mountains pretty close. But yeah. Whenever I hit 500 subscribers on my channel, I will make a GeoGuessr tips and tricks video that's over every single country in the entire world. So let's hit it. Once again, we have this Google car. But what I will say is, if you see this wire on the side of the car, you will be in the western bit of the country. Pretty much cut the country in half from Tashkent and the name of it in Uzbekistan, up to the end of Tyumen in Russia. Then the name. West of that, you'll have this wire. But if you just have a very flat, grassy plain, you're going to be in this northern bit and this northwestern bit. You're going to be around there. And the third biggest thing for reaching guessing Kazakhstan is the coverage itself, because the coverage in Kazakhstan, I will show right here, is not very expanded upon. It's pretty much just the outer roads and the cities. And the cities will be easy to tell. You'll just have to get the vibe based off the city. A lot of the time you'll get like a Sedana. And the other thing with the roads is that they all have only like one or two driving directions. So like this road, we are driving northeast and southwest. So that'll pretty much guarantee what road it is. And we just gotta look for a road that's kind of like that. This one follows suit, though it doesn't line up. This one lines up better, but not quite. So it's going to be around here somewhere. I don't really feel like trying to find the exact road here. Might be that one actually. But yeah, so the driving direction map is very helpful if you want to learn that. But the landscape itself should be enough. Okay, this is just to show a bit more of how Kazakhstan is related with other kind of countries. First of all, we have the Cyrillic alphabet, which you see in like Russia, some Balkan kind of countries, but in Kazakhstan too. And it says BL, which is based off the Russian language. But we have the pickup truck, so we're in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan can use two different plates: the yellow plate and just the white plate with the Kazakhstan flag somewhere on it. Just like on this, it's on the left. And we have the white painted on the bottom of the trees, which both Russia and Ukraine do a lot. But it's not Russia or Ukraine, as we can tell by the car. And also, we don't have the wires, so we know we're not on the west. And it's a pretty big city, so it's pretty safe to just go like Astana or Karaganda. Probably Karaganda on this one. Just because it wasn't as dense. This time we have more of a sandy flat plain. The flat plains are like the north, the central, and the west, but when it's sandy like this, you want to go in the west. So we just gotta find a road that lines up like this. So this one, so we're gonna be somewhere on this road, and it'll just be somewhere on there, yeah. Okay, the snowy coverage. So we have the mountains here. The mountains are found pretty much, well, like the substantial mountains are only found in the south. Pretty much from the Kyrgyzstan region all the way to this eastern region over here. And snowy coverage is usually just this southeast area. So we just gotta find a road that has coverage like this one and just plonk it there. Okay, and again with the mountains, roads like this where it's pretty like hilly all the way around, but with substantial mountains, we will be on one of these roads, like pretty much above Kyrgyzstan, and those are limited. And we could easily line it up with southern mountains, like this road right here works pretty well. But that one also works pretty well. So we have rolling hills, but it's pretty green. It's a very green rolling hills. So we're gonna be in this eastern bit over here. We just line up a road. This one lines up decently well. Yeah. Okay, and then here we have rolling hills again. It is pretty green, but it's more dry. It's more dry. It's more. Oh, we also have mountains, pretty big hills. We have big hilly, kind of more like winter coverage. That's a good thing. Kazakhstan is very dependent on the season. Like the east is mostly autumn coverage. The south has a lot of winter coverage. I think the west has spring and summer. The top also has spring, summer, and such. But if you have rolling hills like this, and winter, you're gonna be down here. And also, we could probably see some mountains, but I don't see any here. So I'll just put myself here or something near Almaty. Okay, just another thing to easily make sure it's Kazakhstan is the fact that you have, like I said, Cyrillic, that's just Cyrillic alphabet, but you can also see a Latin alphabet, as you can see here. And the Latin alphabet is going to be similar to the Turkish language, because Kazakh is a Turkish language, but very influenced by Russia over the centuries, obviously. But we have this yellow outline, which is a Russian thing, but you can see it's in Kazakhstan here. And a good example of the Latin script is right here. We have the Cyrillic and the Latin translations for certain things. And this is a pretty big city, so we're going to be in Astana. So around like this, where it just looks like Russia or like the Baltics, we have a lot of trees. A lot of Eastern Europe trees, the European plains, the scattered out trees like this and set, so you find like mid to western Russia, and you'll see a lot of birch as well. This will be the very north of Kazakhstan, pretty much looking exactly like the opposing part in Russia, because most of Kazakhstan is like really flat, either really flat or pretty mountainous. So when we see a lot of vegetation like this in a very European looking round, we're gonna be pretty much the road on the border with Russia. So like these roads. And then if you just line it up, this road works pretty well. That one also works. That one works actually even better. All right. Well, I hope y'all learned a bit about Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is a very simple country to recognize, and then if you just learn a little bit, you'll be able to guess pretty efficiently. Kazakhstan is a very big country, though, so just learning how to easily do little region guesses will do a lot compared to smaller countries that are equally as easy or hard. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see y'all next time.